So, good Sunday, and good Sunday, and I hope you're safe at home, and you wash your hands and do all the quarantine stuff. And I really want to spend some time today to cover again a topic that has been requested widely and is the stances. I understand that this can sound repetitive somehow, but myself, I believe that stances are the most important, the really aspect of the Hung style that makes the difference. And so a good stance or a bad stance changes dramatically your action. So I really see a lot of bad stances online. Also, and brothers that are close to my family, I see. I don't see enough attention on the stance, but I want to bring you the sentence that Master Chan Hon Chung gave me. That he said that every building needs good foundations. So if the foundation of the art, that are the stances, are not good, the art cannot be good. Okay, so stances is so important that everybody should consider the stances, and especially if you reaches the point of learning Tit Sin Kuen, you should go back to all the forms of his library of style of the known forms, and restudy them, reword them, and reconsider them according to what you learn with Tit Sin Kuen and with the idea of how to make a good stance, where a good stance means a stance that is in harmonic with the body, with the action that's going on, with the center of gravity, etc., etc. So today I will try to give you some more ideas of how to work on the stances. And so I will again reconsider how to train the stances in a basic way from the beginning. And then I will pick up a little part of Phu Hoc Cheung Yee Keung to show you how a new idea of that comes from Tit Sin Kuen can help you improve your style. Okay, so today we talk less and we go immediately to work. I worked a lot today because after my morning practice, I had to clean the house together with my wife. And I do stuff low, so my knees that are totally worn out, are hurting. I hope I will not collapse doing the stances. So let's start. Let's start with the basics. So the basics start with the salute always. So we'll try to get into the rate, the rhythm, and the pace. And we'll go with the standard salute without, since we'll talk about Phu Hoc. Okay, this was a salute. Okay, so from the salute, we'll start entering si-hing ma, the basic. So the si-hing ma is just like the short si-hing ma of the sin, but so the important thing is that the first movement is with the heels, starts on the heels, and then the second movement where we move the tips of our foot is very quick because we don't want to stay on the heels for a long time. So it's just a matter of going like bam, 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 and then we put our feet in a parallel position. I don't want to say that you should go inward with your feet when you do second ma. There's pictures that show the best Hung Kuen teachers also with a little divergency, but that's a matter of your physical condition and structure. So the important thing is that you don't go with your feet wide open. But the idea is always staying with a little inward. Just the idea, just minimal thing. Knees are bent. Your weight falls a little forward just before the tip of the feet. So you stand, you don't fall forward, but your heels are very lightly, gently on the ground. Okay, they touch the ground, but gently. So what happens since the second ma is a stance that is meant especially at the beginning for a frontal action. So what we should be ready to do is to move forward, okay? And to move forward also, to move forward on the side or on the other side, okay? So this is second ma. Then, okay, we're training the second ma. What happens? We have to train also the Ting ma, which is the second important sense. Going to the Ting ma is usually executed at 90 degrees. We have a problem. Hey, Captain, we have a problem because we have different options. First option, what a lot of people do is start a movement from the leg, which is wrong. In my opinion, it's wrong. It's not a matter of difference. It's wrong. And so you start, and especially if you pivot, keeping the heel stable and pivoting the tip of the foot, you reach a position which is totally inefficient. Okay. So how do we cope with this problem? First, the easy thing is that we do not go 90 degrees. We go something less, 70 or 60 or something like that. But this is really weird because if we need to fight here, we cannot go there because here we have a correct centered line, but it doesn't go where we want to go. So the second option is using what we learned in the third section of this scene. So we open here and we're ready. Okay, now we have a correct center attack line and we are, with our feet on the sides of the attack line and we are ready, and then we go back and we do it on the other side and we are ready. And with this, if the weight is correctly on our feet, we can easily go forward or go backward, without a need of moving the feet. Because if we stand on a frozen, static, hard position, the old oaks of low, hard stances of Hung Kuen. Bullshit. Hung Kuen is efficient. It's just a matter that people don't understand it. But if you look at Master Chan Hon Chung executed on the few videos available of him executing the style, you understand there's nothing low and strong. It's all about efficiency, agility, and force and power, active power. Okay, so if we are down here, and if we're gonna go back, we are in deep trouble because we have to move the weight from here, because we cannot lift this. So we have to do some stuff like that. But if our stance is correct, we just move slightly the center of gravity, and that's it. Okay, and forward. Okay, or more forward or more backward. Always moving the center of gravity and the waist, not the legs. So this was the easy way. Okay, and then we go back and then the other side. And so we're free to go. Okay, if we have the way the feet on the same line, we are not free to go. And we are very vulnerable here. Okay. The other way of switching, of translating from se-hing to tima is what is displayed in the fourth section of Tit Sin Kuen, what we just completed recently, and is a matter of using the waist as a pivot and as usual, move it and throw it so the stance and the leg follows. Okay, and so this is what we're doing usually, and we'll see a good example with in a while with the full Hung Kuen little part. And this is very important because this is what helps us to be ready and efficient and quick on the spot, on the attack line, you know. And this idea doesn't bring us to overweighted on the front legs because, you know, here, and just use this to go forward or backward without any problem. We don't need to move anything. One of the most common mistakes that come from the idea of the low, solid, heavy, hard stance, the home style, is that to stay low, people, after green, and then what they do is that they make a totally wrong stance like this. You know, this is the most awful position you could take because you have the feet on the same line, you know, you're unbalanced, you have the waist open, so there's no power. What you're doing, if you are fighting just with your hands, which is, you know, what we are learning with the Tit Sin Kuen is that the action is about our whole body as a unity. Okay, and that everything starts from here. The chi, ki, and tian, call it as we like it. They call it chi. We call it physiology of movements. We are Westerner, but this is wrong. This is so wrong. Please check your styles, check your position, and if you say that you practice the Hung style, the good Hung style, please do not show stuff like this, which is really horrible. Okay. So again, there's se-hing, easy way, or more difficult but quicker, faster way. Okay. From any position, we just go to Ding-Tina with a quick movement of the center of gravity. We want to work frontal because we are dealing with the guy here. We want to just get out of the attack, change the attack line, and so it's there, you know, and it's there. Yeah, but we do not need to live, you know, or be heavy. We need to be light on our feet and just move the center of gravity, and we are there. You know, we don't need much to get out of the line. It's just a matter of nothing, a couple of inches. That's all. This is how to use the Ding-Tina. I mentioned, and I got from a brother a request to detail it, the Yatsima. The Yatsima is the only, that's a stance that have been widely explained to me by my dear si-hing Cheung Yee Keung. And Yatsima is that like si-hing, but is a wrong si-hing. So it's on the same line. But this, you use it just when you have an action. I couldn't remember where in this form. So I will work them out. I didn't want to practice all of them. I didn't have time. I will tell you. But when you have to go one side and the other side without going on, without going to a thing. So the finalizing thrust is just a matter of bam, bam, and then back. So you do not want to bring along with you all the stuff you have. Is that okay? And this is the Yatsima. I will tell you where it is, or you can discover it yourself. About how to correctly use the stances, I want to go to this little part of full hawk. So, the full hawk, we do all the beginning, and then we go do a little bit this and this stuff, and then we go back and we do the stuff here, this here, and then we go back, and then we have this part that is really interesting. It's wonderful. It's just a few movements where we go here, and then we go there, and there, and we turn this way. And I will just mimic it because we need it we go there, but I want you to be very clear where we are. So I will, it's like this. It's 1, 2, 3. Boom, grab, boom. Okay, now, Serima, interest. And we have this, okay, that I will show you on the other side, just to remember you what we are doing. Pam and pam. So we have finished dealing with somebody here, and we hear somebody that comes to attack us from here, okay? So what we do is, as usual, in sense, sensorial, hearing, and then intention, and then sight, and pam, pam. This is the form, okay? Yes. Pam, pam. Then the form. What usually people do is pam, pam, pam. Okay. This is not, but we're here. We just finished to destroy some bad guy here. There's another bad guy that comes from here. And so we just block a hit and then throw a punch that goes nowhere, because after this, the guy has already kicked us or punched us. So that surely we have no time for or just retreat, So in this way, the punch is wrong. But what's worse that I've seen it a lot of times is that we do the step and we say, okay, we block a kick here, then we go there and we counterattack, and then we keep fighting with this guy individually. So let us think. Wang Feihong was a fighter, was a genius. So what did Wang Feihong do? We'll fight here, go back there. Then, while we are dealing with this guy, we have another guy that's come from here and give us a strong kick, but with the power of our hand, we just broke his leg and he's already out of the game. We just the forearm against the leg. And then so we can keep on dealing with this guy. This is bullshit. So Wang Feihong couldn't have done something so stupid. The idea is that this is just, it's just an idea of being on an attention of the guy. So it's pure form, and it's okay. So it's a blow. It's blocking the blow that has a meaning. But what we do here is not this, because when you do this guy punches you. This is just something like that, This is just this. This is fun. This is the real thing. And so how will our stance work with this? Well, it will work that we go this way. So we open it as in Tit Sin Kuen. We punch, and then, here. And we go with the stance here. We don't care of this. Also, if it's a form, we want to do the pure form, we can do it. But it's not a block. This is a block of something that comes from there, not from here. So what we do is, bam! We get power from this. And this is exactly a bridge that is called Chun, short. Okay? So what I want to say is that the more you practice Tit Sin Kuen, the more you have to reconsider what you've done until now. It happened to everybody. It happens to everybody. It happened to Master Chan Hon Chung, who once told me, after you mastered the Tit Sin Kuen, he said, I will not be here anymore. He wished me a long life. You will understand a lot of things that cannot be explained. So all this kind of stuff that, how can this is it. This comes from Tit Sin Kuen. This is a bridge, It's not a stupid block of something that can't be blocked, because if there is an hard kick from here, certainly my forehand cannot block it. And if I am so lucky that I block it, I will receive. I use two weapons for blocking one weapon. So this is bam, bam. I'm working there, okay? And this is all about the stance. But I cannot work there if the stance is not correctly posed. I work there, so my second ma must be, also if I do the pure form, my second ma must already give me stay on the attack line, which is there. So I'll reach this position, do the second ma, and then do the second ma. Okay, I hope let's see the comments. Across and the various on guideline and structure and shape the same. It's only very specific details that are difference. But I mean, thanks, that makes sense. Yes, Kenan. The details. My opinion, my own personal opinion. I don't use humble because I'm not humble. So it's humble to me is not my. It's my opinion. It's just. My thought is that details are not important. Details do not matter. You can execute the form the way you want. Okay, so you are there and you decide that you go pam pam, but details of the finger on the thrust, and then you can decide that you play it like this, and then you go here. And your hand can be up, can be lower, can be everywhere. What is important is the fundamental topics. The thing is center of line, attack line, center of gravity, and use of your body as the explosive of a bullet. So it's not that you're going here, as I've seen, and then you go there like ping with this. No, I cannot do it very wrong. You try to do it wrong. They go ting and ping. These are no weapons. These are very weak arms. But if you go there, you do not have arms. You are throwing your elbows, and everything starts from your damn body, and you put all your body in the thrust, and so there's nothing. If you are in front of a giant, you still. I mean, if he cannot catch you and squeeze you, you are in, and he cannot stop you because there's all your power and energy. Okay, I don't want to lose too much time. and I go through the part of our Tit Sin Kuen that we are maybe today. There's a lot of stuff, so interesting stuff, so we can go on with that. Let's do the salute as usual to regain breathing. Playing Kung Fu and breathing in synchro is not easy. Hey. Oh, hey, let's do this. Wow, that's it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, then third part. Okay. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Blah, bing, boom, bang. Same there. Okay, same there. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Then again with the fourth part and the more difficult, more efficient, the quicker translation. So okay, so it's sorry, I made a mistake. Low, left to the low. Oh, move the gravity. Hey, hey. Oh. Wow. The same here, okay? Same thing. So let's go to the part that we are covering in this stage, okay? Bad guy coming from there. Hey. Hey. Blah, 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 blah. Other side, we go back, we're finished somehow here, and we go back to the other, we hear somebody coming from here, so we go the other side. Okay, again, we're here, but still. And, okay. Right? Hey. Okay, I hope you can follow it. I did it quite quickly to put it in your mind, and we try to do it more properly. Okay. Hey. Do stuff. Hey. Mm, I think you have more than enough, uh, more than enough uh, things to work on. Chiaro, sempre chiaro e utile, outstanding. Thank you to you, outstanding. Please, still consider that what I bringing to you is the result of a wonderful, a perfect training in the real place back in the days that I, raised. I like a plant, like a tree, and it grew. But if you do not have a good seed and you do not take care of it properly, the tree dies. So again, I want to point out for the next time, for another time, that I am no sifu. I am no teacher. I'm just somebody who had this great luck to learn this thing and who tried to approach it with a analytic, scientific mind just to understand. And so this is my suggestion if you want to take profit of what this time we are spending together in this sad days where people die and people suffer, is always pose yourself question. What's the meaning of this? Why am I bothering considering if my the crane pick something should build fingers like this or that, or the hand is turning and down? This is just consider what you're really doing. Consider the idea of development of the choreography of the form, and the form that is something that has a deep meaning every movement. But during the years, these things have been modified, have been contaminated, especially, and this is the reason why I'm sharing the Tit Sin Kuen, have been contaminated because people didn't have enough information and train the essence of the Hung style. You will never contaminate it. The Hung style will live forever. The problem is that you put your attention on the details and forget the important part of the whole thing. So the base, the foundation, the stance, the tag line, and the meaning of every gesture is like this, their thing. Wang Fei Hong would see this, that you put all the two hands to block a leg, say you are an idiot. And so this is what, and I mean, back in the days, they didn't explain, but the imitation, the look and imitation process was easy because they were so perfect. Master Chan Hon Chung was so perfect. Cheung Yee Keung was perfect. Kong Pui Wai was perfect. So the old guys, Feng Qiu was perfect. So the old guys were so perfect that you immediately understood. I understood the first day that this was not a block of a kick. That this was something happening there on the side, bang, bang. But eventually this thing disappeared. People. There's a lot of people that pretend that they've been studying with Chan Hon Chung, with others, but they didn't spend enough time with them. And so this is, this is not a scene, but the scene is when you put the attention and you consider as essence something that is not, is detail. So please go to the essence, enjoy it, train, and stay safe. Wash your hands, stay at home. See you tomorrow with the next part of Tit Sin Kuen.